Button has been pressed. Your destiny is now locked in. You, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears, not rears, but ears. Welcome, 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 everybody. It is Sunday night, and you know what that means? Sunday Night Live, Big Family Homestead, Homestead Network, engage! Yay! I hope that you are ready for another exciting and soon-to-be classic edition of the Homestead Network presents
Sunday Night Live.
with us.
Yes. Yay! Anyway,
What,
it
no?
sounds like the silly
The Muppets.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. Lost
What's up,
dude
Bizarilla
was
Jizza?
first. Sweet.
Lost dude, Brian Hendershot. Hey, we were using your cast iron earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Once
Every
again,
day.
Kitty's Homestead. I promise you, I was thinking about you in church today, and I want to get in touch with you. So,
Later.
cryptically, he says,
Yes.
as I pensively
Tim
stroke my
Beverly's
beard.
back.
What's up,
Hi,
Tim?
Tim.
We were worried about you too, bro.
No, I talked to him. He's good.
We're good?
He was taking a Facebook internet fast.
For Lent.
No, just 2 weeks.
Okay, cool.
Close enough.
That was a close one.
Right.
Hello, Quick Lake Homesteaders. All right, guys, as we kind of wait to see who not comes, but who all gets here. Here we go. You ready for this? Listen to this. Who can guess what this might be? We'll get back to that. But for now, I've got a list, and we've got a lot to do.
Stop! Jeez.
Oh, my beard is out of whack. That's the problem. It's like, Anyway, stuff we've done this week, guys. Okay, Mamacita, talk about our chickens. We do have a soldier down.
We did. We lost a hen.
Got stepped on.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, it's funny thing is our chickens and our cow and our goats love to be in the hay.
The same area.
In the same area. Well, you know what? Harriet's a big girl and
she doesn't really watch where she's going.
No.
She's like, you're in my way. Look out.
Yeah, There's exactly. Only one speed. Go.
There is only one speed for Harriet. Go.
Yeah, so we did lose a bird and that is sad.
And Harriet, she just looks at you shifty when you ask her about it. I mean, she's got guilt all over her wet old nose. You look at her. Look into her eyes.
She was awfully grumpy this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Yes, she was really
she kept
grumpy.
Trying to kick over the milk pan, and I
well, she's in the 5 stages of grief. Now she's in anger.
She's taking it out on me.
What's up, Will Ames?
Funny.
I actually worked with Willie Ames from 8 is Enough.
Yep.
If that's you, tell me, Bible man. All righty. Okay, other stuff that's going on this week. Daylight savings time. Who got punished by daylight savings time?
Who forgot?
Did you forget? Be honest. Let me know. What's up, Bradley Duncan? Wah! I got a list. Doggone
Are you
it.
Checking it twice?
No, we checked it once. But I do know who's naughty and nice. You can tell. That's easy. That's easy. Did anybody get caught out? Daylight savings time, miss out on being at church or something?
I would have forgotten if it weren't for Mama.
Chicken murdering cow. That's true. Yep. Sound is low, Brad. That's not on our end, Betty. Sorry, that's on your confuser. All right.
Yeah, sorry.
That's on your end. Okay. Here's the other thing. We've got a giveaway later. We're going to be giving away a Thrive Life food gift. And we've decided, guys, we're going to go ahead. Oh, the waffle donuts do rock. Sorry, squirrel. I just saw what Bradley Duncan said. Yes, amen, and amen. They come down from heaven. They're blessed.
And Amish country said that the chicken was tenderized.
We did not consume this chicken because we didn't know how long she had been deceased.
Right.
However, so we're going to be giving away some Thrive Life tonight, and we're also going to be starting to do that every week. So, your odds of winning are much better here than winning the lottery by like 10 times over.
Right.
So spread the word. Come on. Maybe if there's more folks, we'll give away more stuff.
Yeah. Back to the time change.
Time change.
So that we're not late, we kind of get it set in our mind about 5, 6 o'clock, we change the times then.
Yeah.
So that we're not doing it right before we go to bed. Because then by the time we go to bed, we're going to bed an hour early.
Yeah.
So it really does work out. I promise not to enter.
So, okay, but people don't know what
But
you're
yeah,
saying.
no,
Isaac has been a winner of our contests.
2 weeks in a row.
And we've got to mail you your stuff,
Yeah,
bro. But it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. So
Ran out of time this week.
yeah. Other stuff. We went to the Maple Syrup Fest.
We did.
There's a video that we just put out earlier today. It was a longer edit because we were with some friends and but watch it and we were in Oxford, Ohio.
Yes, where Miami University is, and it's a beautiful town.
I gotta say though, is it still going on? Is it going on next weekend?
No, it was.
This was it?
It was this weekend and last weekend. Yeah.
Because it's a free event, guys. That's what's cool. It's a free event, and you go there. There's hay rides. They open the place up. There's barns and all kinds of cool museum-y kind of pieces.
There's straw rides.
I know. You've got to think about that. It's not hay.
It's a weird thing I got about
It's
the
not.
straw and hay.
Well, and it was kind of weird seeing people run through the woods sucking on trees, but it is Maple Fest, so what are you going to do? They had a sugar shack.
They did.
And that guard, he was armed to the teeth.
He really was.
Wait, he was?
Yeah.
The dude had 2 tasers. He had 2 different things of mace. He had a Glock, and I think he was wearing body armor. As he's like, I mean, that must be some really expensive syrup.
It was really funny. Yeah.
He's like, stay back from the syrup. And he wasn't even a police officer.
No, he was a park ranger.
Dude, he takes them trees seriously.
I know a guy.
So other things that are going on. Many of you know, some of you may not know, but I have a background in media production, whether it's audio, video, web design, search engine optimization, and all that kind of stuff. Well, I've decided to kind of start getting back into that in addition to the homesteady thing we do. And I put up a website, and now all of it's working. So if you want to check it out, I'd greatly appreciate it. It's bigfamilymedia.com. So if you could check that out, that would be awesome. We do all kinds of stuff. I mean, what am I talking about? All my personalities? Call me Legion. Oh, there are many of me.
Yeah.
So one last thing too, guys. We got a gift in the mail.
Sorry. The many moods of Ben.
Right.
The many moods of Brad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stuart Little.
Okay.
Anyway. If
You
you're
may
a
have heard of it.
mom, you'll know what I'm talking about.
You may have heard of it.
Yeah.
We got a box in the mail today. Not today.
No.
2 days ago.
Yes.
And it did not have an address. Well, it had a return address on it, but no name. And it was a gift that was awesome. And I don't want to really talk about the gift because I don't know if they want us to tell anybody about it. But you mystery gift giver from Washington, Seattle area, thank you. That was very amazing and very cool.
Yes. It was Portland.
It's Washington. They'll know.
It was Washington State.
They'll know. Washington.com. Homestead Mama. Oh, we got to talk to you too. We actually this is really cool.
I called and left a message.
We gotta get some orders in. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I need some stuff and things.
David Sharrow, call you legionnaires? No, I was actually kind of loosely paraphrasing the scripture where Jesus threw the demons into the pigs and they ran down and died and ticked everybody off. Or that wasn't Jesus. Jesus didn't do it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, it was Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm mixing up my Pauls and Jesuses.
Because there's so many of them.
Jesuses. I got my scriptures all tangled.
Oh my gosh.
So, but they called them Legion. Whatever. So, all right, moving on, guys. We have come to the time of the evening where it is, well, blatant channel shout-outs. You are not only allowed, you are encouraged to shout out your own channel name, plug your channel, tell everybody who you're watching. If you got one, say it, type it 5 times if you can. We'll try to read as many of them as we can. Actually, she will, because I'm going to go ahead and drink some water. And channel shout out. On your mark, get set. Who you watching? Who's the coolest? Be seen, people of YouTube.
Grass-fed homestead.
Homestead Mama.
Danny Curb's farm. They're not coming fast enough yet.
Kitty's Homestead.
Woohoo! Hope's Homestead. Prepare Mind. Weed'em and Reap. I like her.
That's a great name.
Yeah. The Moss Family. Farmer Meemaw. Kentucky Homestead. Weekend Homestead. Off-Grid Nation. Oh, criminy.
Something Pickers.
Yeah. Learning Curve Acres.
Red October.
Off-Grid Nation. Teal House Farm. Two Family Homestead. Amish Country Homestead. AKA Fake Amish. Love that.
Hey.
Big Bear Homestead. Teal House. J&All Zero.
Big Bear Homestead.
Living on the Dime. Going Batty. Claire the Brat.
Old man.
Yeah, old man.
She's ready to throw down. You better watch it. Regular Star.
Homespun Wife. Can you go shut the oven off?
Uh-oh, the oven's on.
Sorry. I forgot about that.
And look at my beard is way out of right. Wow, geez, oh Pete, I need to trim that bead.
Sheps for her.
Breakaway Homesteader.
That's a new one.
Breakaway Homesteader. Amish Country Homestead. Boom.
Winkler Homestead. J&L just hit 50,000 subs. That's
Rock
awesome.
and roll.
It's a Hobbit-free homestead.
Hobbit-free homestead. It is what it is.
Too funny.
Primitive Living.
Rain Country.
Okay.
Wallace Knife Works and Homestead. Wayne's Country Living. Hope's Homestead. Teal House. I'm not gonna say her name.
Teal House, yeah.
She's in her apron.
Woohoo!
Half Acre Homestead.
And your channel. All right, guys.
Red Poppy Ranch.
Now, feel free to keep typing in your channel shoutouts, but now it's time for our channel shoutouts. You want to go first, Mama, or should I?
Sure. Doesn't matter.
Then go first.
My channel shoutout is Tiny House Prepper. Yes. They are a fantastic family. They're really great people.
They have, they live in a tiny house, as you may imagine from the name.
Yes.
Bill and
Elizabeth. Yes,
yes,
Elizabeth. Sorry, I'm terrible with names.
But they deal with a lot of cool stuff that if you want to simplify your life, they're kind of just living through it.
Yep.
And showing you how that they went from something a lot bigger to something a lot smaller. And not only is it being managed well, it's very comfortable for them.
Yes.
They also, too, do the Thrive thing, and they're actually why we got involved in it. So we're very grateful to them.
Yes.
But my channel shout out. I need a drum roll, party people of YouTube. J0. John is a rock star among rock stars. He, if you guys have, you see the videos, right? You see the videos online, and you're like, is this guy for real?
Yeah.
And I got to tell you the truth. He is exactly the same way in person as he is on his videos. And I love that.
Yeah.
Because he's just a dude. He's a dude playing a dude, playing another dude. Not really, no. But he's doodalicious, and he is a chicken optimist and a chickenologist and a dudologist. And I think he's got a dutyology and grubology as well. Yeah. So if you're one of the 3 people that are online right now and you don't know who J0 is, it's literally JNULL and then the number 0. And so check him out. He's a total rock star. He's the real deal, guys. If you're wondering, hey, who out there in YouTube land is actually doing this stuff? Because I hate to say it, but there are a lot of people who just have channels and they're like, I'll just go research how to do this and then I'll make a video on it. Mm-hmm. He lives it, okay? Whether it's skinning rabbits, whether it's tanning hides, whether it's running a trap line, whether it's dealing with da-da-da-da-da-da, he lives that life, guys. And so if you don't know J0, I'm sorry about it, but you should know.
Okay, 2 questions that just came up real quick. Have we ever had bottle baby goats? And I'm sorry, Renee, we have not. I know it's a 24/7 job, and that's why we have not done that. Bandana Grandma asks, can reconstituted Thrive blueberries be frozen to add to yogurt? Yes. I like frozen blueberries in my yogurt.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
And or you can even just put them after you've thawed your yogurt. If you have your yogurt, you can just drop them in right there, and the moisture in the yogurt will take it in.
Yeah, you can just take the Thrive blueberries and put them straight in there, but I know she likes the frozen ones.
Well, and so yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to tell you what, the Thrive berries are
Fantastic.
absolutely addictive.
They really are.
So is the yogurt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, yeah. We
All right, we'll move on.
Yeah,
we'll move
okay.
on.
No
We'll
more.
talk about that later. First things first. Here we go. The actual real live topic of the evening, first topic anyway, is we want to talk a little bit about cooking from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
The lost art, the lore, the mythology of cooking from scratch. Now, I'm just curious. So as we get rolling here, how many of you that are in the chat right now, so we got 181 watching right now, how many of you make more than one meal a week from scratch? Just more than one.
Mm-hmm.
So waiting. I feel like Mr. Burns. Excellent, Smithers. Release the hounds.
Donna cooks from scratch daily.
Daily.
Mm-hmm.
You go, girl.
Jan says me. Bradley says me.
Me. All right.
Zero a month.
Oh,
Nintendo.
Come on. Me.
Yep.
Lots of people here.
do.
Lots of people here.
3 to 5 times a week.
Well, then this is great because then for us, here's the thing, guys. One of the cool things about this YouTube community is I don't have to be an expert on every topic.
Mm-hmm.
Neither does Mama.
No, and I'm not.
And that's what's cool is because I don't have to go, well, you must listen to me.
No, because there's so many more people out there that are smarter than me about cooking from scratch that I learned from them.
So this is going to be probably more like a conversation rather than, hey, here's a tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so many of you guys who do. Now, what about I was talking to Mama earlier today. She likes making crock pot meals. And before I say what I want to say, do you guys like crock pot meals? Like put all the stuff in there and poof?
She likes it a lot. I do not like it a lot. Okay, you know what?
Does hard-boiled eggs count?
Sure.
I guess so. It's a meal encased in a little crunchy thing.
Just don't eat the crunchy thing.
So crock pot meals. Yes. Just had one tonight. Pressure cooker kind of guy, yes. Mm-hmm. Crock pot, absolutely. Okay, I finally put my finger on why I very rarely like a crock pot meal. It can taste awesome. The food can be great. It can taste really, really, really awesome. But I don't like the texture that it does to the food. It becomes like mush. I want to bite something. I want to chew it. It's like caveman style. Give me a piece of meat.
Fine, you cook dinner.
I do most of the time. What do you think we know?
And that's why he cooks dinner, because if it were up to me, we'd have crock pot meals probably 5 times a week.
Which is another reason why I cook all the time.
And I watch.
So, basics of starting out with cooking from scratch. How did we start, Mama? Because when we got married, oh wait, what's this? Anybody guess that sound yet?
I think I know what it is.
You're not allowed to know.
You're sitting right here.
You can't know.
Cheater.
Can anybody guess that sound? Because if you do...
Can they show the bucket?
Well, no. You just can't give it away.
No,
Anyone?
I didn't.
Anyone?
Give it away.
Anyone? Crackers?
No. How's Squiggy? No. Squiggy's good. Marbles. Yeah,
beans.
Brad's marbles are in here.
Beans getting closer.
Jelly beans! Yay, Donna, you got it.
Yes, I have an unhealthy addiction to jelly beans.
He really does.
So we're gonna play jelly bean roulette right now. Can't look. Turn away.
If it's coffee, I'm throwing it back.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Coffee.
Coffee ones are gross.
What do you got? What's your flavor?
Oh, I got orange creamsicle.
I think I got.
That one's good.
Papaya.
How can you narrow a jelly bean down to papaya?
It just tastes like it.
Before the show started, I grabbed like 4 jelly beans, and the first one I picked, it was coffee, and I can't stand any flavor of coffee. It was so gross. Well, I can't spit it out.
And the thing about it is, I know that there are some of you who are going to get on me because, yes, this is processed food. Yes, it's garbage. Yes, it's sugar. However, I limit myself to 1 little cup a day.
He does.
And that'll last me months. Well, probably a month and a half.
Yeah.
So anyway, we need like a
earwax.
Earwax. They have them.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Going back to actually good food for you to eat rather than my unhealthy addiction.
It is.
So,
but in his defense, where are the nuts? Okay, he keeps nuts on his table here too for when he's hungry. So he'll have almonds or pistachios or something just sitting right here.
And this little bag I've made last a week and a half.
Yeah.
Because I only take a few at a time. So get off me. So back to actually good cooking. Yeah, from scratch cooking. Garbage. What do you remember back? Because when we first met, you were not a cook at all.
I didn't know how to cook. My mom didn't teach me how to cook. I learned how to cook from Brad's mom. When we were first married, and he grew up having fantastic meals all the time, except when no. Yeah, can't you tell? No, but my mom, however, she cooked from scratch, but she didn't bother to take the time to show me. So when we got married, we made
hamburger
helper, Chef Boyardee, what else?
Mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese. Processed everything.
Everything came in a box. I didn't know how to do anything until your mom showed me.
Yep. And so because the thing was I kind of paid attention growing up just a little bit. But honestly, I kind of took to it intuitively.
Yeah.
I mean, like, well, the butter clearly has to go with this, and that has to go with that. And I just came at it by accident. Like, I have this weird way of knowing that if I look at a recipe, I know what it's going to taste like.
Right. You know what ingredients that
are going to work together,
and what won't.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like,
yeah, ramen noodles too.
Right. Yeah. We have a goat, and we milk the goat, and
the cow.
A lot of people use the goat's milk in the family. I don't, because when I taste it, it smells like the goat.
Right. Right.
So the smell of the goat tastes like the milk to me. So it's a weird thing.
Well, it's just after you have drank it, it's that taste, and when you burp it back up, because the goat's milk has heated up, and then it begins to taste like that.
Yeah.
But right when you taste it, it doesn't have that goaty flavor.
Well, and I'm seeing who said it right there. Thank the Lord for Phoebe Long. Thank you, the Lord, for YouTube videos. I learned so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely too.
But they didn't have YouTube when we were first married.
Nope.
We had to learn
smoke signals.
Oh.
That's where people communicated.
Yeah. Cat Bay Lou, asked how long it was before we had our first child. 5 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was on the road a lot.
Yep.
Yep. Touring.
Yep.
And so it's kind of good that we didn't have a child earlier than that, because, well, being on the road. So cooking from scratch. One of my pet peeves, guys, because we love getting good cookbooks. And I hate it when you get a cookbook and you're like, man, this is going to be great. And then you open it up and it's like can of cream of mushroom soup, block of Velveeta cheese, which isn't even cheese.
No.
And all this kind of stuff. And that just drives me nuts. But we are always on the lookout for some books that are one-word ingredients.
Find from yard sales.
Church rummage
sales. This one is a church cookbook. From
I don't even know where we got
it. From 1979.
I know.
Check that out.
In the days of yore.
Right. It's all just okay. Now that's weird.
Paraffin. I've never heard of cooking with paraffin.
No, that's. But
that's
really
Buckeye
weird.
Candy.
But these are all older recipes that have real ingredients in them. This is what you want to look for. You don't want to find the newer cookbooks that say, oh, you can make this meal with 4 ingredients. Yeah. Those 4 ingredients are chicken, rice, Lipton soup mix, and cream of mushroom soup. I'm sorry, those two ingredients are not ingredients.
See, here's just the thing. One thing. Spanish stew. You got 4 sliced onions, water, green pepper, 1 pound of hamburger, salt and pepper, tomatoes, potatoes, butter, macaroni.
Done.
And this is old enough where they didn't even call it hamburger. It says Hamburg.
That's
Soup
really
beef.
funny. This
And I
one's
got to tell you what, guys.
1966.
This is the kind of parallel. We wanted to jump into the cooking from scratch topic because we were watching Homestead Mama's channel or her live stream earlier,
Yep.
and she hit on a ton of topics.
Yeah.
But one of the topics that really, really gets us irritated and fired up is GMO foods, prepackaged garbage, and it's basically poisoning you.
Yeah.
And they've actually done a study on the ingredient. What was the ingredients and everything? Corn. Corn. Corn is in so many different foods. And keep in mind, most of it's genetically modified frankenfood that is not good for you.
Right.
And it's in so many different foods that you don't even realize. It's in so many things that they've said that it's actually slowly altering the genetic code of humans.
Yep.
Because we're actually changing. We're so inundated with corn that it's changing who we are as our genome.
Right, and all of the MSG and the high fructose corn syrup is
none of that is
we're
good
getting
for you.
Our bodies, if you're eating that on a regular basis, our bodies are getting addicted to it, and your body wants to eat more of it.
Yep. And you know what? I have no scientific background. I'm not a doctor. I have no way of proving this in any way, but I'll tell you what, isn't it amazing the correlation between the ease of getting all these prepackaged foods and all of a sudden cancer and autism and all these things are just going through the roof? You know, I got to say, once again, I'm not anything like that, but it seems like all of a sudden now they're eating this food and it's just now all of a sudden everybody's got cancer. I don't know anybody who says they don't have cancer in their immediate family or close related family.
Both of our families have.
Yeah. And why was it not like that 60 years ago, 70 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, there are people that would argue, well, it wasn't, documented as much. No. One word ingredients.
People ate better than they do now.
Yeah.
The food came from
a farm.
Their milk came to them every morning, fresh from the cow. Yeah. You know, it's not been boiled the snot out of and killed everything. And
so, anyway, these are kind of parallel topics. Why do you want to cook from scratch? Well, we want to do that because we know what's going in our food.
Yep.
And here's another thing that's interesting too. What's with the politicians and, well, the big food companies? What's with them spending millions and millions of dollars trying to stop the labeling of GMO foods? Why are they spending all this money if it's so great for you? If it's so great for you, wouldn't you just want, let people decide?
Right.
And there's no mystery to it. They know that people, if they see this is genetically modified food, if they're being forced to. Now, some states are making that happen. And I'm like, yes, guys. But why are these companies spending all this money if it's so great for you?
Yeah. Old ways, new times. Do you grind your own wheat? Yes, I do. I use non-GMO wheat berries. No, I don't hand grind
Not yet.
it.
We got a mill.
Yes. However, our mill is not meant for wheat berries.
No.
We need a better one.
Yeah. And my birthday's coming up, so just whatever.
So I have a wheat mill or a grinder for our champion juicer, and I grind our wheat through there.
Yep.
So.
Yeah,
that's not to say we don't make white bread too. I make white bread too and wheat bread, so it's a mix of white and wheat. Well,
and it's hard when you go to the grocery store because sometimes they'll label different chemicals in different ways. I've heard that MSG is labeled and they kind of deceive you a little bit the way that the naming of it is, and that there's multiple ways. Like was it hydrogenized or hydrolyzed?
Hydrogenized. autolyzed, anything that is labeled with that is MSG. So you
Well,
have to
different
really pay
versions,
attention.
different
Right.
versions, but the core of the chemical is the
Mhm.
same. See, it's not the same thing, guys, but it's
Right.
it's slightly different, but it's still got the heart of MSG in
Mhm.
it. So
Mhm.
even though it's, and so I just keep coming back to, if this was so good for you, why not label it
Right.
genetically modified?
Right. Well,
Europe, most of Europe
it's
has,
illegal to.
well, they know they have to label it.
Well, that's what I mean. It's illegal not to label. Is what I was trying to say.
Well, and I don't know if you guys have in your neck of the woods the Aldi's stores, but if you do, it's a German-owned company,
They're all over the world.
and just about everything I've picked up in their store. Now I can't speak for all of the items and stuff, but almost everything I've picked up does not have GMOs in it,
Right.
and I was shocked.
Mhm. Well, they have banned any produce in their stores that has been sprayed with bee killing
Any kind of pesticide
chemical.
that will kill
Yeah.
bees.
Right.
Yeah, so that's kind of the thing, guys. We didn't really want to cram anything down anybody's throat or be all preachy, but just look at what you're eating. Check it out. And you know what? Even if it's just, okay, well, I'm going to look into the meats that I eat. The way those animals are generally treated is absolutely sinful.
Yeah.
And I mean that. When we first started watching some of these videos, we got physically sick.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I think it's one of those things that you have to actually see it until you go, oh, hell no, I'm not buying from Tyson ever again.
And we don't.
We don't.
No.
Which is one of the reasons why we have chickens out in our backyard.
We raise our own chickens. Yeah.
Because I feel like if we're going to consume meat, we should be respectful to that animal at every stage of the game.
Yep.
And I cannot, with a good conscience, lay down $10 and give them money for what they do with those animals.
Exactly.
So anyway, rounding out this section of the night, not to get too crazy heavy, look at what you're eating. Figure out, is this good for me? Is this bad for me? What am I doing with this? Am I helping this machine? Or is it going to be good for humanity? Is it going to be good for me, good for my family? So, okay, moving on, guys. For those of you who don't know, the homesteadnetwork.com is a great resource. Do tell them.
It is. It is a great resource. It is a lineup of many different YouTube channels during the week that have live streams just like this one. And you can chat and interact and have a fantastic time learning about different homesteading stuff. There is the website is thehomesteadnetwork.com, and there's a showtimes list. And I have most of the channel descriptions on there. I have yet to get a few from a few of the newer channels, but all of them are fantastic.
And yeah, take some time and go to each YouTube channel, check it out, see if you like it, subscribe if you do. Yep. There's a lot of great content there, guys. And
and it's family friendly content.
That's absolutely key.
You know, for those of you who don't want to have your family watching TV all night long,
profanities and stuff.
Yeah, and just a lot of inappropriate things, then you can watch with your family.
Hey, there's 46 Degrees
North
Off-Grid. Well, there's one of the channels on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Homestead Mama is another one. Off-Grid Nation, Off-Grid Kid.
Yeah.
Deep South Homestead. There's quite a few on here that are on the Homestead Network.
So check it out. Hopefully it's something that can be put into your, quote, wheelhouse. All right. We are going to do a bit that's a very short bit where we'll plug a book. I didn't write this book. It's not my book, but it's a book recommendation. Right. And if you guys have watched us for any length of time, you know we believe in having physical copies of important documents, important books, because you never know what can change that. With a blip, your computer could be gone. With a few keystrokes, information can be changed. This book is the one for this week. The 5,000-Year Leap by Joel Skousen. If you do not know this book, you need to know this book. This is basically about how freedom works, how free market works, how our founding fathers of our country put our miraculous constitution and instituted this amazing form of government that has been pretty much twisted and warped and we need to return to it. But this is it. Basically, what you've got is you've got human history, like achievements throughout human history. And then all of a sudden, when the free market happened and freedom it went boom. All of the achievements from medicine, space, all of these things, everything, all the foundations were built right then, and it kept going. And so freedom works. I want to just read this to you because this is very interesting and it's very applicable, especially to Tommy at the Off Grid Nation. If you don't know his channel, he does a lot with freedom. I know Homestead Mama does too, but I just was thumbing through this book, and this is actually about property rights. John Adams, Joel Skousen, and there's a link down below, guys. If you want to find out, there's a link down below. The book's cheap. I think it's like 14 bucks. But this is property rights are essential to liberty. Now, keep in mind, I'm not talking about property rights like we have today, where if you slave your whole life for your piece of 5 acres and then you don't pay your taxes, they come and take it from you and put you in jail. That's not property ownership, guys. It's not. This is what they were talking about. John Adams saw property as the most important single foundation stone undergirding human liberty and human happiness. He said, and this is a quote, "The moment the idea is admitted into a society that property is not as sacred as the laws of God, and that there is not a force of law and public justice to protect it, anarchy and tyranny commence. Property must be secured or liberty cannot exist." This is an excellent book. I recommend you get it. This bit is over. Okay. Oh, it's time for our giveaway.
Do you have the...
I got it. I got to go over here, though. We had last week done a giveaway. Explain
Yes.
while I go and look.
We had done a giveaway during...
You keep going.
Monday, Prepper Monday?
It was.
It was Prepper Monday.
I just got to find the video.
If you made your comment in the video, then you would be eligible to win a Thrive Life
this is
meal.
good. This is good stuff.
This
Talk
one
about
is
it, Mama.
really good. This is the chili lime chicken and rice, and it is rice. Here, I'll read some of the ingredients: chopped chicken, wild rice, cheese, milk. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, that's in the cheese.
It's all good stuff.
It's all good stuff. There's chicken bouillon, turmeric, sugar, chili. I'm sorry, it's really hard to read, and I need new glasses.
Anyway, well, we got to keep moving, Mama. Yeah. So the giveaway is, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you so that you can see. I'm going to put in our random YouTube picker the video location, paste, and it's going to load the comments. Bang, zoom. And our winner is, we got to pick it. Pick the most likely,
random pick winner.
Random pick. There's what we want. Bam. Ann Tomlinson. She checked it out. Your Thrive site, very cool. Ann Tomlinson, you are the winner.
Yay!
I'm going to leave this window open so we can reach out to her.
Yes.
So Ann Tomlinson, you are the winner. Now, keep in mind, next week we're going to have another giveaway. We're going to come up with something awesome. But that's basically it. Yep. And if you guys don't know about Thrive Life Foods, look it up down below. There's a link. This stuff is ridiculous. We're going to be doing some videos on how you can make it your own baby food and food for special needs kids, because we have one.
Yep.
So anyway, moving on. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Community shout outs.
Okay.
Here's the thing, guys. This is a community unlike very many different communities. We're all self-reliant minded, or we want to be, or we're intrigued by the homesteading, prepping community kind of thing. Is that food for long-term food storage? Yes, it is.
Well, this is no. This will last till 2020.
These bags are short term.
Right.
The cans are 25 years.
Right. So this is shorter term.
Okay.
It still lasts quite a few years.
So this community is unlike a lot of other communities. And the issue is that there are so many skills that we can learn from each other. And in a lot of ways, we need to be connected where we're actually physically in contact. When we've got friends that are nearby and allies and all that kind of stuff, guys. And so I'm kind of, well, let's just say it this way. We've reached out to people locally and they've reached out to us, and we're actually developing relationships and friendships in a real and tangible way that are local and not just in the chat. And matter of fact, we're good buds with the Going Batty channel.
Yep.
Great family. And so what I want to do is, if you feel like you want to kind of take that toe in the water, feel free. We're going to give you a moment here to say, hey, I'm in such and such, either you could say a state, you could say a county, you could say anything you want. You could say, hey, I'm in Portsmouth, Maine, or wherever you are. Yeah, and that way, if you see that other people that might be in here, you guys can kind of tell little bit by little bit if they're weirdos by the comments.
Right, right.
Be careful, but this is the thing that we're trying to reach out and really connect. There you go, 46 degrees off north, off Ontario. So now's the time. Go ahead, and if you feel like you want to say where you're at, a region, a city, a county, a state, if there's somebody that you see that you're like, boy, I like their comments, they seem like really solid people, then you could reach out to them in a private message, and who knows, you may never have another opportunity like this where you're like, oh man, this person's really cool. And so go ahead and type that up. And by the way, we are in Lebanon, Ohio. Lebanon, Ohio. Off-grid acres. Tennessee, we're seeing Gulf Coast.
Paulding County, Georgia.
Yep.
Central Pennsylvania.
See, we used to be pretty guarded about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, I got to thinking, well, I carry weapons with me everywhere I go, and so does Mama.
South Australia.
Cool.
West Texas.
I want to go there. That's cool.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I like this.
China Spring, Texas.
Neat.
Maryland, Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I was born in I was born in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, Rita, that honey is delightful.
Oh, and thank you again.
It's almost gone, actually. Claire and I have it in our tea every day.
Youngstown, Northern Mountains of Georgia. Hey, there's some people in your neck of the woods there, Dolphin Man.
Yep. Oh, he knows.
Some folks you know.
Maryland, Nebraska, West Virginia.
Business is moving to North Carolina.
North Carolina, that's
sweet.
awesome. Toronto. I've been to Toronto once. It was very nice. We were there together.
All right, guys. You can keep typing in your locations as you feel comfortable. But we're going to move on to our game. We're going to move on to the game.
Yep.
And that is the what in the heck can we possibly do with this game that is not its intended use? And that's the actual official name.
Really
go ahead. Repeat it.
No, I can't.
You can.
No, I can't.
Claire can go.
Wait, what am I reading?
The title name of the game.
He just made up the title of the game.
It's the what in the heck could I possibly do with this item that's not its actual intended use? Go.
Nintendo use?
Right. Nintendo use.
Okay. We're going to play the game.
Do you know the rules?
Do you know the rules?
I know the rules.
I don't know the rules.
I make them up every week.
Yes, I know you do. The rule, yeah, you make up Uno game rules too.
No,
yes,
you
yes,
guys
you
cheat.
do.
Every time
yes,
we play.
you
They
do.
cheat
Every
at
time.
Uno.
No.
Every day.
He changes it every time.
So
Okay.
tell them the rules.
So the rules are: we will show you an item. Okay, stop. We will show you an item, and you will have to come up with a use for that item.
That's not its original use.
That it's not its original use. Like, okay, this is a Sharpie highlighter.
You can't say I'm gonna mark things with it.
I'm gonna highlight with it. It's you can't really see.
If you're a Palmetto paratrooper, say you would stab somebody in the throat.
Exactly.
No, in the eye. Throat's a little more dramatic.
In the ear.
Mm-hmm. Ear.
That one was good.
All right. So our first item of the game. Get ready to type. You do get cold. No. Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. Why?
Because it's funny.
Now you start over. You threw it all.
No.
I think I need another jelly bean.
Jeez, oh Pete. Squirrel. And then no, you're all coming with me, whether you like it or not.
Okay, come on.
The first item is
wanna
in
get
your
tea in it.
hands.
I know.
Hold it up. Used tea bags.
Oh, it's dripping. Sorry. It's a
Used
tea
tea
bag.
bag.
Not as intended use. Got tea
Yeah,
everywhere.
all over my keyboard. That's cool.
Yeah.
Used tea bag. What can you do with it? No.
Ooh, I got one.
Speak of the devil.
Palmetto.
Oh, he's here?
Oh.
Yeah.
Compost, yes.
You can use it for compost. Bee sting poultice. That's an excellent idea.
What? Worm food. Eyes. Huh?
For
Garden
bags.
soil, yeah.
Swollen
Sunburn,
eye.
toothache. Hi, JM. Haven't seen her in forever.
In a coon's
I
age.
took it
Ah.
personally.
Depuff your eyes. Claire, you need that.
Strained thimbles of yogurt. Huh.
That was mean.
It's a joke.
No. Air freshener. Really?
Anti-inflammatory patch.
That's an interesting idea. I've never heard of that. I guess it's kind of a stimulant. It's a stimulant. That would work the same way, I suppose. All right.
Facial scrub. Yeah.
Just got home from the pistol
Sweet.
range. We got one out back.
I learned how to take down my shield.
Yeah.
My Smith & Wesson shield.
You should smell my house. It smells like peppermint and honey and jasmine.
I don't know.
And all things wonderful.
Yeah, puffiness of the eyes. That makes sense.
Oh,
Cool.
dye fabric. Yep.
There you go, anti-wrinkle. Okay, get ready to type, guys. Our next item is, well, here we go.
Ew, kombucha. Ugh.
All
Sorry.
right, our next item of the what in the heck can you possibly do this? That is not its intended thing. Game. A bucket of jelly beans.
Torment Brad.
A bucket of jelly beans. That's what's the next thing.
Wait, that was probably popcorn.
Oh, you can't look.
Yes, I
No,
can.
you can't look.
Nah.
That's part of the fun, not knowing what you're getting.
I'll look when I get it out.
I'm going to put these away because we're eating far too many of them. I got to go away.
I had 4.
Wait. Mouse bait.
Yep.
Polished rocks.
Eat. Yes, but that's the intended use.
Uh,
It can't be a bean bag.
maracas.
A bean bag.
Blowgun ammo. There you go.
Nice.
And besides,
Mosaic
if you
painting.
take down your quarry, they'll taste better.
Yes. Slingshots. A rattle.
Tie-dye clothes.
Kid stopper.
There you go. Kid
Pelting
stopper.
annoying spouses. Yes.
Oh, I know that. Trust me.
Fraction studies.
That's
Yes,
excellent.
Good
Math.
idea. Homesteading wife.
That's
Housewife, sorry.
slingshot ammo. Heck yeah. Fire fuel. I don't know.
I guess it would burn.
I could, I guess. Tripper intruders. Was that like Home Alone?
Tooth decay. Yeah.
There we go.
Put in cookies. Ooh, that sounds good. Get Robin's attention.
There we go. Entertain someone with OCD. Yes. Yes, that'll work. 3 bags full.
Bribery. Yes.
Sweeten your tea. I might have to try that.
You don't drink tea.
Then I'll have to put it in my coffee.
But first,
You have to use coffee flavored ones.
Yeah, yep. No, I wouldn't. It already tastes like coffee.
Duh.
All right, guys. Last one of the evening, and then we're going to jump on over to Tommy at the Off Grid Nations channel. And if you don't know Tommy's channel, he's wicked smart with money, and he's really, really informed with politics, and he's on the right side of the fight when it comes to freedom. I got to say, I respect him, and I am grateful to call him a friend.
Yep.
So
Definitely.
his channel is going to be up next in just a few minutes. But before we do, we've got a few more things to chat about in our last item. Our last item of the evening is a clock set to the wrong time for daylight savings time. What would you do with a clock that's set to the wrong time for daylight savings time? As I sip from my delicious water.
Oh my goodness.
You mean fake, Tommy? Woohoo!
What about a mason jar? I have one.
Nice intro for Tommy. Yeah. A frisbee. Oh, there you go. A
Oh,
frisbee. Set it. There you go.
Yes, that's it. That's the only clock that we missed yesterday.
I'll tell you the one I thought of was deceive someone into thinking it's dinner time.
Yeah, that's funny.
Paperweight. Hold on to the past, Donna. Show up late an hour. Forward an hour.
Excuse for being late for work.
A target. Yes, now we're talking, Bradley.
Send it to one time zone into the east.
That's great. See,
That's excellent.
I love this stuff.
Yeah.
I knew you guys were gonna wait a year. That's it.
Yeah, waiting. Yeah, you know what? If we just wait until fall, we won't have to worry about it.
That's awesome. See, you guys are absolutely the best fans, subscribers, friends, whatever you want to call yourself, that we know of, period, on YouTube, and we are very grateful that you're here, guys.
A round clock will be right twice a day.
That's true.
That is true.
Ain't that the truth? Flava Flav gear, winning.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
We could send it down to Big Bear.
Yeah, pretend I was in a scene to Back to the Future.
All right, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
It has been fun. It has come to that point in the evening, guys, where we all are going to need to go get a fresh beverage, maybe take a little tinkle break before we go on to Tommy's channel. But before we do, first of all, we would like to say thank you very, very, very much for coming.
Yeah.
We truly, truly, we value this time. And we value you guys. And we're just very grateful. And for those of you guys don't know, we are a family of faith. And we like to take just a couple minutes, nothing big pressure kind of stuff, but just say thanks to God and pray for you guys. And so if you're not a believer, feel free to check out. Come on back next week. We just don't want to be rude and cram anything down anybody's throat. I don't think that that's how God would deal with it, and so we're not going to either. But before we go, we just want to say a quick prayer, and then we're going to run out over to Tommy's channel after beverages and whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
So, Father God, we come before you tonight, and I thank you so, so very much for each and every one of these folks here. Lord, I ask that you would send a blessing to each one. Let each one of these folks know that you love them desperately and you care about them, and that you will never leave them, never forsake them, and that even in the darkest times, you're there. We love you, Jesus, and we thank you so very much for these folks. Protect them and just be with us all. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, kids, do what you need to do. Tommy in T-minus 7 minutes and change.
Yep.
Have a great night, guys.
Good night, everyone.